Last year, I kept $10,000 sitting in my regular savings account at Chase Bank. I thought I was being responsible, saving money, playing it safe. But I just calculated something that made me sick to my stomach. I lost $450. Not from a scam, not from fees, from doing absolutely nothing. And if you have money sitting in a regular bank account right now, you're making the same mistake. Look at this. Two bank accounts, same $10,000, same 1 year. The difference? One earned me $40. The other would have earned me $420. But here's what really makes me angry. Most people have no idea this even exists. The banks aren't telling you, your parents probably don't know, and you're losing money every single day. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus is 26 years old, works in tech support, makes about $55,000 a year. He's actually doing pretty well financially. He's got $15,000 saved up in his Bank of America savings account. No debt, no credit card balances, saving $500 every single month. Marcus feels good about his money situation. But Marcus doesn't realize he has an invisible enemy. And this enemy is eating his money alive right now as we speak. That enemy? It's called inflation. See, inflation in 2024 was about 3.4%. That means everything Marcus buys, groceries, gas, rent, got 3.4% more expensive. But his Bank of America savings account, it's paying him 0.40% interest. Let's do the math on Marcus's $15,000. Interest earned in 1 year, $60. Money lost to inflation, $510. Net loss, negative $450. Marcus thought he was saving money, but in reality, his money is running on a treadmill going backwards. Every single month, his savings can buy less than the month before. His $15,000 today will only be worth $14,550 in purchasing power next year. And Marcus has no idea this is happening to him because his bank statement still says $15,060. The number went up, but his actual wealth went down. So what's the solution? It's called a high-yield savings account, or HYSA for short. And before you think this is some sketchy cryptocurrency scheme or risky investment, stop. A high-yield savings account is literally just a savings account. Same FDIC insurance, same $250,000 protection, same safety. The only difference? It pays you actual interest. As of December 2025, here's what real banks are paying right now. Regular bank account, 0.40% APY. High-yield savings account, 4% to 5% APY. That's 10 times more. Now you're probably thinking, why would banks do this? What's the catch? Here's the secret. Traditional banks like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they have thousands of physical branches, buildings, employees, ATMs, rent, insurance. All of that costs billions of dollars. So they can't afford to pay you high interest rates. They need to keep that money to pay for their buildings. High-yield savings accounts are offered by online banks. No buildings, no branches, way less overhead, so they can give you that money instead as interest. Banks like Varo Bank, 5.00% APY. Newtek Bank, 4.35% APY. CIT Bank, 4.20% APY. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, 4% APY. These are real, legitimate banks, FDIC insured, safe as any other bank. They're just smarter with their money, which means you get paid more. So, back to Marcus. One day, Marcus is scrolling TikTok during his lunch break. He sees a video about high-yield savings accounts. At first, he thinks it's too good to be true, but he does his research. He discovers that everything he learned about keeping your money safe in a bank was only half the story. So Marcus makes a decision. He opens a high-yield savings account with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Takes him 10 minutes on his phone. No fees, no minimum deposit. He transfers his $15,000 from Bank of America. And here's what happens over the next year. Month 1, $15,000 becomes $15,050. Month 6, $15,000 becomes $15,302. Month 12, $15,000 becomes $15,610. Not only does Marcus earn $610 in interest, but now his money is beating inflation. Remember, inflation is 3.4%. His interest rate is 4%. So not only is his money keeping up with rising prices, it's actually growing in real purchasing power. Marcus just saved $550 compared to his old bank account for doing absolutely nothing except spending 10 minutes on his phone. And here's the crazy part. Marcus still has his Bank of America checking account for daily spending. He just moved his savings to somewhere that actually pays him. 2 years later, that same $15,000 is now worth $16,234. 5 years later, $18,301. 10 years later, $22,254. Marcus didn't learn how to day trade, didn't buy cryptocurrency, didn't take any risks. He just stopped letting his bank steal from him. Okay, so you're convinced. You want to open a high-yield savings account. Here's exactly how to do it, step by step. Step 1. Choose your bank. Go to Google right now and search Best High-Yield Savings Accounts 2025. Look for rates between 4 and 5% APY. Make sure it says FDIC insured. That's your safety guarantee. My top recommendations: Varo Bank, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, CIT Bank, Ally Bank. Pick whichever has the highest rate with no monthly fees. Step 2. Open the account. This takes 10 minutes. Here's what you need: your social security number, government ID, driver's license or passport, your current address, your phone number. That's it. No complicated paperwork. Everything is online. Most banks have zero minimum deposit to open. Step 3. Link your current bank. The new bank will ask for your current bank's routing number and account number. You can find this on your bank's website or app, usually under Account Details. This lets you transfer money between accounts. Step 4. Transfer your money. Here's my strategy. Keep your current checking account for daily spending. Move your savings to the high-yield account. Most people transfer in 1 to 2 business days. Some banks do it same day. Step 5. Set it and forget it. Once your money is transferred, you're done. The bank automatically calculates interest daily. You'll see it added to your account monthly. No maintenance, no work required. And here's the best part. You can still access your money anytime. These aren't locked investments. If you need that money tomorrow, you can transfer it back to your checking account. Usually takes 1 to 3 business days. One warning, though. The Federal Reserve has been cutting interest rates. That means these 4 to 5% rates, they might go down to 3 to 4% in 2026. So if you're going to do it now while rates are still high. Let me show you the real math, because numbers don't lie. If you have $5,000 in savings, regular bank at 0.40% APY, year 1, $5,020. Year 5, $5,101. Year 10, $5,204. High yield account at 4.20% APY. Year 1, $5,214. Year 5, $6,147. Year 10, $7,491. That's a $2,287 difference in 10 years. Now let's say you have $20,000 saved. Regular bank, $20,816 after 10 years. High yield account, $29,964 after 10 years. That's $9,148 in free money just for keeping your savings in the right place. And remember, this isn't some risky investment. Your money is FDIC insured, safe, accessible. The only difference is where it's sitting. So here's what I want you to imagine. It's 5 years from now. You're sitting at your favorite coffee shop. You pull out your phone to check your bank account, and you smile. Because while everyone else was keeping their money in accounts that paid them nothing, you made a simple 10-minute decision that earned you thousands of dollars. You didn't need to learn complicated investing strategies. You didn't need to risk money in the stock market. You didn't need to hustle or grind. You just stopped letting banks profit off your money. Look, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who learned this lesson the hard way. I lost $450 by not knowing about high-yield savings accounts. But you have the information right now. So here's my challenge to you. Pause this video, search for best high-yield savings accounts, and open one today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because every single day your money sits in a regular bank account earning 0.40% is a day you're losing money to inflation. Your future self will thank you. If this video helped you understand high-yield savings accounts, drop a money emoji in the comments. And if you want more real financial education that actually matters, not fluff, not hype, just facts, subscribe to this channel.